Good morning. Beautiful morning in Huddersfield. Clear blue skies. It's going to be a lovely day today. The honeysuckle is looking absolutely gorgeous. The smell is delightful on a night time. If you've ever got any space in your garden, a honeysuckle is really worth having for summer, because them summer nights that you get, the smell is divine. I've got lots of iceberg lettuce. Oh, I always say lettuce, I don't know why. Iceberg roses all over. But I love them because I love white in my garden, because to me on a night time it sort of lights up the garden. I'm probably going over the same things really, so eventually you'll probably know everything about this garden, but I always try and bring something different, I suppose. The little pinks are doing really well, because again they're just easy to grow plants. Little pinks, they don't particularly like ericaceous compost, but because I put lots of compost in there, lots of sort of John Innes type things, and it's very dry, and they love dry. Generally, they quite like dry. They do really well. So you're better off things in your garden that you know that's going to do well, because some districts plants will grow and some won't, and they say, you know, if you care for things, you can grow most things anywhere and what you like, but you've got to give it either winter protection or you make sure the soil's right. Some things fail, it's the way it goes, you know. It's just like anything. Some things just all of a sudden decide to give up the goat and die, and you know, like us people, like the buddleias, beautiful for your butterflies, you know, when they'll be coming along soon. Not out yet at the moment, but that's going to be covered in butterflies, hopefully. Yeah, beautiful it is. And again, another hydrangea, lovely hydrangea. It just lights up this corner. Lovely, nice things. So there's so many plants. I mean, I've got nothing compared to what the plants that you can buy, you know, and we're always changing. You know, this time we're going to move this mallow. It's beautiful. There's a plant behind it called Melina, and I bought that up in North Yorkshire, and you don't see it very often, but it's doing well. But we've moved it once, and we think we're going to probably leave it because it gets quite tall, but we're going to have a bit of a change around. As I say, Japanese anemones are lovely, but they do get quite invasive, so it is worth thinking about when you buy those. As I say, everything's got its flowering time, everything's got its niceness, you know. Even conifers. I'm not a biggie on conifers, but they do the thing. And that one, we're going to take it out, and we just decided to make it into a lollipop because it had a main stem, and I mean, you pay a fortune for that now, you know, somewhere, because how long it took to out. It's very old now, that conifer, but it looks great. You know, again, you can't just expect a garden just to be overnight, and that's why it's nice just to build up on it all the time. I mean, this has taken, gosh, 26 years, is it? Something like that. We've been here, something like that. So, you know, if I could find pictures what it was like, it was just a square lawn, and she had a few little low bedding plants around, but to me, it was a bit boring. I know, but for me, you know, I just think, you know, it's your haven, is your garden, so it doesn't matter what. And this is not a big size. It's probably about 100 foot altogether from bottom to top, which to some people it's a big site. But you know, you can make somewhere small lovely as well. You know, if you take a bit of an interest. There's a lady down the road, and one day I'll pop a video on. I'm sure she won't mind. It's a lady down the road in Fartown, and her garden is just full of bedding plants on. She's hanging them up, and I'll ask her one day if I can do a video and post it on my page. This is the last video that I'm doing of the garden, but we're going to get a YouTube site called it's Yorkshire Lasses Garden, but there might be different headings to it because I haven't quite got to know just how to do this yet, but we're going to have a look at it tonight. And then I've also got some other sites. I haven't got a name for it yet, but it's going to be something about life things, you know, little tips, just little tips how you can live quite. I mean, I've never been a big earner, and I won't go into that detail, but what I'm saying is what you can do, you know, just to be a bit careful, and you know, to me, money's hard earned, you know, and so I try and use it wisely. But you know, it just shows what you can do. I think, you know, I mean, not everybody's cup of tea, but I just think it's got the lawn to get now, but it's just about. I mean, to say, if you saw pictures of this lawn at the beginning of the year, it was just a brown patch. My husband, it's an absolute credit to him he's got it like this. I mean, it's not perfect again, but I mean, it's near as damn. You know, again, it hasn't cost as much at all, to tell you the honest truth. You know, it hasn't really. It's just a bit of hard work, you know, a bit of aerating's a big thing. Aeration. I probably said everything I'm going to say now in this channel, but I always seem to find something else to talk about. But and it probably gets boring sometimes to people, especially when like people say keep it short. I find it difficult to stop, but I think I better stop now. But oh yeah, this morning my husband's made we've got this hypericum and it we're blocking the sun, so when you sat on that swing seat there, which we've got goalposts there, but when we have all these cushions and things out there, it's a lovely sun trap at late on, but the sun blocks because it comes down there. So he's actually made a little well, we've decided when it's going to be an animal. It looks a bit like, does it look like a hen? So anyway, that's going to be a bit of topiary work that going on. I thought something a bit different. So every time there's always something you're changing in your garden, and it's lovely. But you know, if you do it as a hobby and not do it as a chore, I mean, I don't hardly watch telly now because I just want to be outside the whole time, because I just love being outdoors on a nice day. We don't get enough nice evenings or days, but it's just lovely. And I'm going to go now, and have a lovely day, everybody. God bless. Goodbye. Bye.